Hi everyone, my name is Arsyasi Kusumaning Hati from the English Language Education Study Program Pancasakti University Bekasi. Well, I want to deliver a material entitled Reported Speech. When do we use reported speech? Sometimes someone says a sentence, for example, I am going to the cinema tonight. Later, maybe we went to tell someone else what the first person said. Here how it works. We use a reporting verb like say or tell. If this verb is in the present tense, it's easy. We just put she says and then the sentence. 1. Direct speech. I like ice cream. 2. Reported speech. She says that she likes ice cream. We don't need to change the tense. Through probable, we don't need to change the person from I to she, for example. We also might need to change words like my and your. As I'm sure you know, often we can choose if we want to use that or not in English. I have put in the brackets to show that it's optional. It's exactly the same if you use that or if you don't use that. But if the reporting verb is in the past tense, then usually we change the tenses in the reported speech. 1. Direct speech. I like ice cream. 2. Reported speech. She said that she like ice cream. Tenses. Present simple. Direct speech. I like ice cream. Reported speech. She said that she liked ice cream. Present continuous. I am living in London. She said that she was living in London. Past simple. I bought a car. She said that she had bought a car, or she said that she bought a car. Past continuous. I was walking along the street. She said that she had been walking along the street. Present perfect. I haven't seen Julie. She said that she had not seen Julie. Past perfect. I had taken English lesson before. She said that she had taken English lesson before. Will. I will see you later. She said that she would see me later. Would. I would help but she said that she would help but can. I can speak perfect English. She said that she could speak perfect English. Could. I could swim when I was 4. She said that she could swim when she was 4. Shall. I shall come later. She said that she would come later. Should. I should call my mother. She said that she could call her mother. Might. I might be late. She said that she might be late. Must. I must study at the weekend. She said that she must study at the weekend, or she said she had to study at the weekend. Occasionally, we don't need to change the present tense into the past if the information in direct speech is still true. But this is only for things which are general facts, and even then usually we like to change the tense. Direct speech. The sky is blue. Reported speech. She said that the sky is or was blue. Reported question. See now, you have no problem with making reported speech from positive and negative sentence. But now about questions. Direct speech. Where do you live? How can we make the reported speech her? In fact, it's not so different from reported statement. The tense changes are the same and we keep the question word. The very important thing though is that until we tell the question to someone else, it is not a question anymore, so we need to change the grammar to a normal positive sentence. A bit confusing, maybe this example will help. Direct speech. Where do you live? Reported speech. She asked me where I live. Do you see how I made it? The direct question is in the present simple tense. We make a present simple question with do or does, so I need to take that away. Then I need to change the verb to the past simple. Another example, direct speech. Where is Julie? Reported speech. She asked me where Julie was. The direct question is the present simple of be. We make the question form of the present simple of be by interpreting, changing the position of the subject and verb. So we need to change them back before putting the verb into the past simple. Here are some more examples. Direct question. Where is the post office, please? Reported question. She asked me where the post office was. What are you doing? She asked me what I was doing. Who was that fantastic man? She asked me who that fantastic man had been. So much for question, but what if you need to report a yes or no question? We don't have any question words to help use. Instead, we use if. Direct speech. Do you like chocolate? 2. Reported speech. She asked me if I like chocolate. No problem. Here are a few more examples. Direct question. Do you love me? Reported question. He asked me if I love him. Have you ever been to Mexico? She asked me if I had ever been to Mexico. Are you leaving her? She asked me if I was leaving her. Reported request. There's more. What if someone asks you to do something in a polite way? For example, direct speech. Close the window, please. Or, could you close the window, please? Or, what do you mean closing the window, please? All of these requests mean the same thing, so we don't need to report every word when we tell another person about it. We simply use ask me plus to plus infinitive. Reported speech. She asked me to close the window. Here are a few more examples. Direct request. Please help me. Reported request. She asked me to help her. Please don't smoke. She asked me not to smoke. Could you bring my book tonight? She asked me to bring her book that right. Could you pass the milk, please? She asked me to pass the milk. Would you mean coming early tomorrow? She asked me to come early the next day. To report a negative request, use not direct speech. Please don't be late. Reported speech. She asks use not to be late. Reported orders. And finally, how about if someone does not ask so politely? We can call this an order in English when someone tells you every directly to do something. For example, direct speech, sit down. In fact, we make this into reported speech in the same way as a request. We just use tell instead of ask. Reported speech. She told me to sit down. Direct order reported order. Go to bed. He told the child to go to bed. Don't worry. He told her not to worry. Be on time. He told me to be on time. Don't smoke. He told you not to smoke. Time expression with reported speech. Sometimes, when we change direct speech into reported speech, we have to change time expression too. We don't always have to do this. However, it depends on when we heard the direct speech and when we say the reported speech. For example, it's Monday. Julie says, I am leaving today. If I tell someone on Monday, I say, Julie said she was leaving today. If I tell someone on Tuesday, I say, Julie said she was leaving yesterday. If I tell someone on Wednesday, I say, Julie said she was leaving on Monday. If I tell someone a month later, I say, Julie said she was leaving that day. So, there is no easy conversion. You really have to think about when the direct speech was said. Here's a table of some possible conversions. Here's a table of some possible conversions. Now, then, at that time, today, yesterday, that day, Tuesday, the 27th of June, yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before, Wednesday, the 5th of December, last night, the night before Thursday night, last week, the week before, the previous week, tomorrow, today, the next day, the following day, Friday. 26. Example direct and indirect speech. Direct, Michelle said, I might to 3. Indirect, Michelle says that she might go 3. Direct, we can go to zoo next week. Indirect, they said they could go to the zoo next week. Direct, Georgie is said, I write a letter. Indirect, Georgie is said that she wrote a letter. Direct, I said he is driving a car. Indirect, I said that he was driving a car. Direct, I am reading a book.